Hi, good evening. Hi, this is Christine Crow here, and welcome to my channel. And today is about some incredible AI tools that really has changed my life forever. And I just want to say thank you to all of you that have been subscribing. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for calling me and telling me, thank you so much that it's actually helping you as well. So I really do appreciate this. I really appreciate hearing from you. And I also appreciate your comments as well. So thank you so much. I feel truly, truly blessed that I'm able to share this with you because I want to give you as much information as possible so that you're able to take that step and to make that choice in your business or even in your life, for example. So today I'm going to be talking to you about some tools, but what I really also want to say is that I'm going to be doing a presentation tomorrow at 2 p.m. tomorrow, for example, and I want to be able to share with you some of the tools that have really changed my life and really just some demos of how they work, etc. And I'm super, super excited that we're now at this time where we've got AI, where things can be a lot easier. I mean, they're calling it the golden age now, and it's the golden age for AI, for example. And I believe that it's going to give us freedom. It's going to give us that time that we can enjoy with our families, with our friends, whatever it is you want to do. For example, if you want to read a book for an hour or 2 hours whilst work is being done for you, it's amazing. Yes, you set the work, you put the data in to the AI, and then the AI just gets to work for you. You can even have your cup of tea and just sit and watch the AI do the work. It is fascinating. So I want to share with you some of the tools that I believe saved my life, literally, because I did feel as though I was becoming burnt out. And I think that's because of the loss of my twin brother. And I knew I needed to do something in order to really get my life back. And I'm sure some of you know what it's like. It was like meeting after meeting after meeting. Some days I would be online on meetings all day from one department to the next. And I thought to myself, is this really the type of business that I dreamed of many years ago? Over 35 years ago? Was this the dream that I wanted for me and my family? It wasn't. I didn't want to be in meetings all day. Some people, they do. Some people want that, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing for them, but I'm going to be 60 soon this year. So for me, it really wasn't a good thing. Although, don't get me wrong, I have got plenty of energy. I've got so much energy like a 30-year-old, for example. My energy is through the roof. But I also know what quality of business life is and what it looks like. And I started to feel as if I'd gone back in time and not moving forward towards my alignment, towards my goals, towards the dream that I'd set for myself, nearly 40 years ago. This took planning. It took planning from 40 years ago. I started going into business for myself. And 35 years ago, for example, I was planning what I'm doing today. And that is to be a coach. And that is to train business owners or business leaders or the entrepreneurs, for example, startups. That was my dream 35 years ago, to do this. But I also knew I had to go through some hurdles. I had to go through some challenges. I had to go through some difficulties. And it took me 20 years to feel that I was ready to be a coach. So I've been in healthcare. I've had healthcare businesses myself, for example. And some of them were a complete flop. I'm not going to deny that. But at least I've been there and I know what it is. And I know how it works. You cannot tell me anything to do with healthcare business or even business itself that I don't know, because I have been through the trenches. I have been deep in the trenches. And you know what? I do not regret any minute of that. But, like I said, this is the golden year for me. I'm going to be 60 soon. And AI, for me, has come at the right time. Because what I have witnessed over the last year has really changed my life. Like I said, I lost my twin brother in 2023. And I was still having to show up at meetings. Can you imagine that? Because the business had a hold of me. I was in bondage in my business. But with AI, I set the task. I have a small team, don't get me wrong, but I used to have a team of 23 people, and I don't want that again. I don't want that again. I know that I want to live my vision beyond my vision, because that was my vision years ago. But I'd gone past that vision, but I still hadn't met the future vision. So to me, AI is my vision beyond my vision. For me to be able to do 3 days a week in my business, for example, I've taken coaches on, because I built my vision. My 10-year vision was since 2013 to 2023 was my 10-year vision. And I created in 2023 my vision beyond my vision, which was to have 10 coaches, independent coaches, not working for me. I want people to be independent and not be tied to me. I want them to be free. So, like I said, I've taken on coaches because I'm working on my vision beyond my vision. And that is for me to have 10 coaches which are independent, that I can help show them what I've learned, and also to show them where to get leads and to give them leads as well, for example. And I'm not charging them. I'm not saying you must pay me this. This is something which I am providing for free. However, I do want a percentage of the revenue that's gained, even though it's their business independently. They own it, not me. This is my vision beyond my vision. And to work 3 days a week, for example, in the business, so that the 2 days of the week I'm doing what I love, which is training, which is cooking, which is just enjoying life, just going out and going on hikes and things like that. Because when I was in the UK, I was working flat out, traveling like almost every weekend, for example, driving 2-4 hours to events, doing events every weekend. You know, my staff, they couldn't keep up with me. Like I said, I have lots of energy. But now I realize that I want to have that freedom. That is the most valuablest thing in the world, is freedom and health. That is the true wealth. And that's what I believe, and I know that AI is doing for me. I've been able to implement things, and I've been able to reduce my staff that I had. Well, contractors, should I say. They weren't staff, they were contractors, by 70%. How amazing is that? And AI is, you know, I know that one person, I know that I could actually run the business, but by myself with AI. That's how confident I am. But like I said, I'm living my vision beyond my vision now. And I have to focus that. You know, when you got a dream that you need to do something, otherwise you're not fulfilled. You feel like you know, what is your purpose? Well, I know what my purpose is. And that is to do these trainings, because before I even became starting my own healthcare businesses or coaching, for example, and I've been a coach for over 10 years now, I was teaching in the colleges, for example. I was teaching, and that's something that I love. And this is what I enjoy doing. And I really do enjoy it. And for me, if I can do this and help you to figure out and grow and scale your business at the energy level that you can cope, because I don't want anyone to be burnt out or exhausted. And yes, when you start a business, it is the first couple of years, 3 years, and I'm being truthful and honest, it is hard work. It's not easy, but you do overcome it. But it's the right type of team members, and it also is the right kind of systems that you have in place that's going to help you to grow your business to where you need to do it. But I choose to build my business with AI and a very small team. When I say small team, I'm talking about 2-3 people, for example. Because AI, the tools can do so much, like what 20 people could do, for example. You can't beat that. And for me, I want to have quality of business life, so I can enjoy my family, I can enjoy my grandchildren, I can get to see them, get to travel, get to spend time with my boys, for example, and my husband and my friends. You know, I want to use that time to do those things on 2 days out of the week. So for me, AI has changed my life. I feel a lot more lighter now. I feel a lot more in control. I'm not in meetings constantly all day, because when you're a CEO, you're in meetings all the time. And it's not until really, I believe, until someone's at 8 figures that they're not in meetings all the time. Maybe they're just in meetings once a week. But until that happens, you're going to be in meetings on a regular basis. And you have to have that energy for that. But for me, I've done it. I've worn the t-shirt, and I know what I truly want right now. So I'm looking at, I've seen my past self, I'm now the future, and I'm looking at my future self. And Christine wants freedom. That is the most valuablest thing to me in the world, is freedom. I want my clients to have freedom. I want you to have freedom. And I believe that if you implement AI, it will give you that freedom to enjoy your family, your loved ones, friends, just yourself. Spend time with you. Get to know who you are. And I've been spending a year, 2024 for me was like finding Nemo. Literally. I thought to myself, who am I? Who am I? Especially when I lost my twin brother. I felt as if I'd lost a piece of me. I felt when he died, I felt a piece of me died too. And I changed. I did change. I have changed. He worked so hard from the age of 18 years old to 55 for the same government, which was in Michigan government. He did 6 days a week. He worked really hard in construction, you know, that type of environment. And because he said to me, when we were 50, he said, Christine, I'm going to give you this story. He said, Christine, I'm going to retire. I said, oh, that's good. He said, I'm going to retire when I'm 55. He said, are you going to retire? Because he knows that I work hard. All of us have worked hard in our family, for example. And I said, I don't think I'll be able to retire, but I would like to semi-retire. And he said, right, let's bet on it. The deal is on. So I was like, yep, the deal is on. And you know what? When he was 55, he got to retire from the Michigan government. Now, what man, 55 years old, a black male, gets to retire at 55 years old and gets a good pension? Not many. It's a handful, isn't it? It was very unfortunate that he then got cancer shortly afterwards, probably, I would say, 2 years later, for example. And it was very unfortunate that he got that because he worked so hard from the age of 18 to 55, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, not getting home till it's dark, not getting home till, going out to work in the morning. He used to also drive these big trucks, and they would shovel the snow, you know, clear the roads for the public so it was safe. That's what he did a lot. He used to put tarmac down on the road, and you know, can you imagine walking on hot tarmac with, I know they have safety boots, but surely there's got to be something that can rise up and cause, because it happened on his foot, the cancer did. But that's another story. But the reason why I've embraced AI is because of, I know life is short. We never know when our time is going to come, and only God will know that, if you believe in God, that is, which I do. But for me, when that happened, it changed me. It made me realize that life is short and that I should be doing what I enjoy doing. And AI is enabling me to do that. I'm still serving my clients. I'm still doing my boot camp, still doing my training, for example, but I'm also training coaches, other coaches, to do what I do. But I'm also teaching clients and also doing training here on YouTube, for example, to look at AI and looking at how you can help use this in your business, because inflation is here. There's no way of saying it isn't, because it is. You know, things have increased, whether it's employee costs, whether it's holidays, whether it's pensions, benefits, health benefits, for example. Things have increased. If you're in the UK, you've got the national insurance increase, April coming up. You've got the hourly rate increase in April coming up. So there's a lot of things that England is dealing with right now. In America, I was there last year, for example, and I go every year because my family live there as well, even though I live in Cyprus. And Cyprus was a place I wanted to live 15 years ago. So I'm glad that I got to fulfill that dream of living in Cyprus, because this is a beautiful place to live. But like I said, I go to America every year. I can see the prices. That's increased. So with AI, it needed to be put in place, because I believe things would have got really out of hand. And I mean really out of hand. So this is the reason why I'm doing this video today. It's to talk to you about AI and to show you what it can do for you in your life and in your business. We're already using it with our mobile phones anyway. We got Alexa, we got Siri, we got all these different things that's happening already with AI. This is just another dimension, but it's still AI, for example. So this is the reason why I'm using AI, because I've been using it for a year, and I believe that it will benefit us all, for example, if used appropriately. Now we know that the race is on for AI around the world, for example, and there needs to be some sort of control measures in place globally, because I don't want that situation where there's monopolization going on. You know, we've got to be able to work together with this as well, because it's data, it's people's data that we're dealing with here as well. So let me go into the training, because like I said, it has changed my life for the good. So like I said, it's had a profound impact, AI, on my productivity in my business last year and now, for example. I really believe that the full potential we're not even using. It's like our brain. We're not using everything that our brain could do. We basically have got a superpower in our brain. It's just we're not using all of what we could use with it. But I want to just go, brief introduction and mention about AI. It's revolutionizing our productivity across all industries, not just healthcare. So I explain my personal story about how I embraced AI into my business, for example. And I know that it's relevant to healthcare and to business coaching as well. So the AI I'm going to be talking about today. There's Gamma app, there's Durable, for example, there's PDF, there's Opus Clips, which is to do with video, for example, Shorts, for example, as well. I'm going to talk to you about some strategies that you can use to embrace your workflow, whether you're a social media manager, whether you are operations manager, whether you are a CEO, whether you are a admin staff, for example, whether you are a executive. You really need to look at how you're going to be using AI in your business, for example, or the business that you work in. Maybe something that you need to embrace to learn how to use, for example. So some of the tools that I'm going to talk about, which is the AI tools that are shaping productivity, is Gamma apps. This is really about organizing and also presenting information in a streamlined way, saving hours of manual work. Imagine. I'll go in depth about it in a moment here. So example is real life scenarios is where you're creating presentations or reports in minutes instead of hours. It can do a presentation for you in, well, you just tell it what you want, for example, and what you're looking for and what you want the person's receiving to get from it, and then it will create the PowerPoint presentation for you. And you then you put that information in, you got your cup of tea in your hand and you're just looking. Obviously you've got to make sure it's right. It's you. It's about what you put in that's going to make the information correct. You know, if you're an expert, you know what it is that you need to put in. You know what's in your brain that you need to say, and it will do it for you. And this is worldwide. Why do you think all of the prime ministers and the presidents and counselors and everyone around the world is like talking about it all the time and doing this like race to implement AI and putting all this money into AI? Why do you think they're doing it? Because they know that in so many years' time that there will be a crisis. So that's why I believe so. That's why they've introduced this AI. But AI has been out really 12 years ago. It really started in 1950, for example. And that's another story for another day, for example. But it really has been in the factories. It's been in warehouses. AI has been around for a long time. It's just we haven't had it in our homes, for example, apart from when Alexa and Siri and mobile phones came into place. Okay, so the next one is the Durable, which is an AI tool that automates mundane tasks like setting up. It can do websites in minutes. It can generate content. It can manage calendars. An example, take a task like automation, email responses, or setting up meeting reminders. This can do this for you. There's Chat PDF. Showcase how Chat PDF revolutionizes. You'll be able to showcase that you can actually do this, and it will document and it will do your processing for you as well, and allowing you to save time on the manual review. So let's look at this. You can extract important information from long form. If you've got a report, or if you've got a business contract, for example, it will extract the important information. You know what it's like when you're looking at a contract, it's like 20 pages, isn't it? So if you can look at something and it really shortens it for you, instead of you spending days and weeks, you shorten it and you can look at something within a couple of hours and go, yep, I want to do that, that's fine. Another example. Now, Opus Clips. This is where you put your videos from YouTube, for example, your long form videos from YouTube. So say if you've got an advert, or you're talking about your company, for example, and you've done a video for your company, you can get it where it turns into shorts within, guess what, 10 minutes. A video for, say if you've done a video for about 15 minutes, for example, 20 minutes, it can do like 30 shorts for you. How cool is that? You may have seen me shoot out a load of shorts sometimes, because I'm trying these things. I'm trying to suss out YouTube. I'm trying to work out on that, for example. But imagine you as a business and you've done a video, a commercial, or maybe a weekly video, you know, day in the life of a care provider. That's a good one for someone to do. Please, someone do that. That would be really good, if you can, for example. And then you then turn those videos into shorts. And then guess what happens in Opus Clips? This is you, as they've created the videos, the shorts for you, you can say, right, okay, I want this video to be, if it's an hour-long video, you can say I want it to be 15 minutes long, 10 to 15 minutes long. Or you could do 3 to 5 minutes long. Or you could do 0 to 3 minutes long, for example. Well, 0, there's going to be, you know what I mean. So between 0 and 3 minutes, that is. Okay? So, for example, when you do the shorts, which is usually the 0 to under 3 minutes, for example, it can then, you look at it, and then you can either put thumbnail on it. That's another story, another video for another day, for example. And then from there, you press post to social media, and then you've got your social media social media platforms that you want your shorts to go onto. So it will go onto your page, it will go onto YouTube, it will go onto TikTok if you're not in America now, because we know that at the moment it's not around, but it will come back soon, because Elon Musk, I believe he's interested in that, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to go into that right now, but with Opus Clips, very, very good. Highly recommend it, because you can send out shorts. You can even download them, those videos, into short form videos, for example, and you can even upload it if you don't want to post it onto Facebook if you're not quite sure. So you can download it and then upload it onto Facebook. Guess how long that takes you? It doesn't take long. 5-10 minutes, and you've got possibly up to 30 short form videos. How cool is that? If you've done a video for, say, 20 minutes and you're breaking it up into shorts, again, you got 10 short form videos, for example. and it's only taken you 10 minutes to do it, and then boom, you upload them. It can all be done under 1 hour, for example, to post all of those videos on social media. It's a game changer. Okay, so the next thing I want to share with you is how you can transform your workflows. So I'm going to explain this in a way that helps you to automate scheduling, your client follow-ups in healthcare business. You can do this as well. And I've been doing this with my own business. I've got AI tools that do this and sends the meeting notes. I mean, some of my clients today, they like the stuff is coming fast for them. And this is because I've automated things as well. I know what it is that I'm looking for, but I also want to be able to send it quickly and fast and not have to say, oh, could you send that on now, for example. So there's these little triggers that send things off. It's amazing. It really is. And I'm so happy that I'm using it. I really am. Because the results, it's measurable. By adapting into AI, it saves you time. You get higher productivity, and you also improve on your service delivery. How cool is that? It's amazing. It really, really is. You can do so many different things in your business. You know, the operational side of your business, it can all be done with AI. It really can. So use AI as your ally. Sorry. It's not your competitor. It really isn't. It's there to help you. You got to make this mind shift, and the importance of viewing AI as your ally rather than your competitor or your enemy, for example. It can really amplify your human strength rather than replace them. See, when I'm working with it, I feel empowered. I really do. Because sometimes by the time things get done, it takes 4 times longer. Whereas with AI, it gets done in a blink of an eye. So I see it as a collaborative relationship that I have with AI. And AI can complement your expertise, because you need to be an expert to know how to use AI, for example. And that's why in business it's good to have your experts. But you know, for me, what I'm liking about this is that I can do it even by myself. Everything I can with AI, for example. Even the big organizations, the 8-figure organizations, they are looking at their core team members working with AI, for example. So it frees up your time to focus on higher value tasks by leveraging with AI. You know what I like is that when I get a call, that I can speak with a client. I can have a talk with them now on the phone, or even when I'm online with them, I can spend more time with them. I can help them more. I can answer any queries that they have. That's why I like AI as well, because it's given me more time to be able to talk and spend the relationships with the client, because that's what's important to me, is relationships, and helping even potential clients, or just helping here on YouTube, being a friend on YouTube. You know, when people call or book an appointment, I don't see them as my potential client. I see them as a friend, someone to collaborate with, someone to help. I see them in that way. I don't see it as a transaction. I see it as a relationship, a long-term relationship. And that, I believe, is what AI has done as well, because it's freed up my time, that I can just jump on a call quite easily now. So some of you may be thinking, you know, this is quite scary. You're thinking that possibly that this is causing job displacements, for example, that AI is replacing jobs, and it is replacing some jobs, but the common concern here is that there seems to be a myth about AI. But it really, what we've got to learn to do is how we can operate AI. What is it we can do that's specialized, that we can operate AI? So we're in control. So, like I said, working alongside AI, to me, it's enhanced my productivity in my business, and it's reduced, well, I don't have any stress, for example, but it can reduce stress, and I believe it has done for me. It's really helped me to automate the low-level task so that we can focus on creativity. Like, I have my small team, we focus on creativity, and we are, I believe, and I need to talk to them tomorrow actually to ask them this question, do they believe that we are being more creative? Because I believe, and I can see that we are being more creative when we'll have a quick meeting, don't get me wrong, we'll have a quick meeting and there'll be a list of things to be done, for example. And what's so wonderful is when we meet and it's positive, that we've done something wonderful for a client, and we clap for one another. And the emotional intelligence and our decision making is more heightened. Do you get what I mean? It's more heightened. We're not dull, because we know that we've each got a job to do, whilst AI are also doing their job. Meaning AI doing the job it's meant to do, for example. So it's heightening all of us, where we're working on the higher value items, the work, for example. Everybody knows that they're accountable for what they need to do, but at the same time, what's so wonderful is that we're seeing results, for example. So, like I said, we're all happy because we know what we're all doing and what we're meant to do, and each task that's being done is being done to a high level, because AI is taking on the low level work, for example. And yes, I have reduced my staff by 70%. I really have, and I'm not joking, I really have. But the staff I have now are focused, higher caliber, and they are doing the work to a high standard as well. So, like I said, for me, it's been a life changer. It really has. I've been able to, I'm even, working with my son. I've even got my youngest son. He's now helping me in the business as well, because he does some amazing work with videos. He's just started doing that for me. And I think it's wonderful. So, some actionable tips to get you started with AI is create yourself an action plan for really getting started with AI. And I've been talking about this since last year. You'll see here, there's videos here, playlist, which is AI tools. There's about 3 playlists to do with AI. And I think it's important that you look at it, because you can get to choose the right tools for your specific needs, for your business. Look, my business, I've got all of the AIs to cover all aspects operation-wise. So that way, if something happens, if the staff member's not able to come in or whatever to work, the show still goes on. It doesn't stop. I still can function. That part doesn't stop. It doesn't become a bottleneck. It still continues. And AI is doing that as well. So I just wanted to also mention that to you. So choose the right tool that's going to really help you decide on your business needs. But like I said, we do the AI audits to discuss with you what type of AI tools would you need in your business right now, whether you're starting, whether you're a micro, whether you are small, whether you're medium, whether you're a large company. We provide AI automation implementation services, and we go through with you and your team and you, the director, what tools that you need. So integrate it into your daily routines. It will help you, but we also help you by showing you how to use the tools. So there's a learning curve, and also you'll be able to impact your productivity in a massive way. So what I'd like for you to do, if you have liked what I've said so far and you feel that you're getting to the point where you're ready for AI, is I'd love for you to book an appointment with me so that I could just do an audit, an AI audit on your organization to see how much money you can save. Also to see what type of AI tools you need in your business, and also to talk to you about what the cost is as well to implement that. Because believe me, if you look at the previous videos, you can save thousands of pounds a month, depending on the number of of work that needs doing, for example. So I've talked about how AI tools can dramatically improve your productivity and automate your repetitive tasks and empower you, the business owner. Because let me tell you, sometimes you may feel like you've lost the power in your business and that you're not in control of your business. And that is not a good feeling. You want to be in control of your business, and AI can help you to do that, because you'll have operations tasks that can be done by AI, and AI can spot when something is wrong in your business a lot sooner than what we can. They'll spot when a team member isn't pulling their weight. They will spot when something is wrong. Maybe the team member needs the right tools. I'm not saying that all team members that something is wrong is not pulling their weight, but there could be a problem there, for example. You'll also see when someone's not working, because the reports that AI gives you will spot where the red flags are and what department and who, for example. It really will. It's amazing. It really is. And what I'd like is to invite you to join the community. Sign up for we've got a boot camp, which is AI. It's an AI automated boot camp, which is a focus workshop. It has coaching sessions as well as the boot camp. And this is for healthcare businesses. But if you're not a healthcare business and you still have operations, then there's no reason why you can't join. Or maybe you want to learn about how healthcare businesses work and how you can use it as an additional income stream, for example. So comment below what tools that you're currently using in your business, because I'd love for you to share your experiences. How's it made you feel? Maybe you felt frustrated with it. Maybe you didn't get the right AI tool, for example. Let me know in the comments, for example. Like and subscribe if you could, because this helps YouTube push this out to more people, for example. And you'll also get notification when I'm going live as well. But I'm giving you productivity tips here by using AI, because I am a true believer that this is a good thing, because I've seen what it's done for me in my life as well. So like I said, AI tools is really good for your business. I can also show you and train you on AI tools to better serve your business. And this is what this tutorial is about. Now, with Gamma app, I'll go through that again with you. It is an AI powered tool designed to help organize and present information in a streamlined, visual, appealing manner. It automates the process of creating presentations and reports. I've been using that today, for example, but I've also had my team members, I passed it on to my team members to polish it up as well, because I want them to also get to see what it can do as well. And I also like to make sure that I can do it as well. And it's good for them to know that I can do it as well. Okay, so like I said, Gamma, it uses AI structure and design presentations in minutes. You can simply input necessary data like text, image, charts, tables, and AI generates a presentation within minutes. It's amazing. And the tool also takes care of layout, formatting, aligning, and giving you a professional result quickly. It saves you time as well. Because imagine the traditional way when you're creating business presentations or reports, it takes hours to do, doesn't it? And you need to adjust the visuals, you got to do the data points, then make them cohesive, then lots of these things. Whereas with Gamma app, it automates much of this process. Instead of you manually inputting fonts, arranging bullet points, resizing graphics, you input your information and it's just done just like that. So Durable, again, is an AI design tool to automate repetitive, time-consuming tasks that can encounter daily as the business owner. It's beneficial for those who need to streamline operations without sacrificing on quality. So it works by automating a wide range of tasks, including setting up websites. Look, it does all of this. It generates content, it manages calendars for you, it handles customer communication, its ability to generate business assets like email templates or meeting reminders. It helps save you time. And your time is precious, so precious, more than what money can give you. So it allows you to focus on the higher level task that requires your attention. And that is what I like about this AI. It's because it allows me to focus on the higher level task, and also speaking with my customers or inquiries on the phone. I enjoy it. So, for instance, if you regularly schedule meetings, it can automate the process by syncing with your calendar and creating meeting reminders for your clients or your team members. Simply, it can generate email responses and customer communications based on preset templates. You got to put the information in and then it will just do it all for you, cutting down on time that you spend writing personalized replies. So imagine that your business is scheduled and you need to send reminders to your clients, for example. Normally this would take you, several minutes per client to craft the personalized message. With this, you can set up reminder email templates for meeting reminders. You simply input the necessary data, its meeting time, location, etc., and it will take care of the rest, sending out timely reminders without extra effort on your part. So with the chat PDF, for example, it is by you uploading a PDF into chat PDF. You can interact the document like you would with chatbot, for example. The AI, it scans the document for you and you can ask it specific questions such as, what are the key takeaways in this report? What are the deadlines mentioned in this contract? And it saves you time than a traditional workflow. You would need manually shift through long documents such as reports, business contracts, for example, looking for key data, important terms. Whereas with this, it automates the process for you and dramatically reduces your time spent on manual review. So imagine you got a 50-page document, a report. Instead of reading through each section, it will extract the relevant information. You upload it into Chat PDF and simply ask, so what are the main recommendations in this report? The AI scans the document and gives a concise summary. Not only saves you time, but also ensures that you don't miss on critical information, which is especially valuable, especially in a healthcare business setting with precise matters, precision. So I mentioned about Opus Clips. That is the video platform, for example. I mentioned how it works. It highlights the key moments, themes, sound bites. The AI ensures that the clips are edited in the way that maintains flow and relevance of the original video, after adding dynamic transitions or text overlays to make the clip more engaging. It saves you time. It really does. So, real life example, I did explain that. So for a 30-minute video, for example, imagine that you turn it into really impactful information, valuable insights, and overcoming. You could even have this can be recession proof, because I know a lot of you probably pay to have videos done, for example. You don't need to do this with Opus. You would need to spend hours editing videos, creating engaging 1-minute clips, for example, for social media. With Opus Clip, you can upload the long form video within minutes. Instead of having someone doing this for you all day, it can be done in minutes. I'm a business owner. I'm here to show you how to save money as well. So I don't know how much you pay for this, but look at this. So think about leveraging these tools, using these AI tools, Gamma app, Durable, Chat PDF, Opus Clip, Microsoft. The list is endless. Google. It's so much different types of AI tools that can do different things in your business. But there's an AI tool for every part of your business, even you. If you want to take some time off, you just schedule it in and things are happening. Obviously the meetings, well, it's up to you. You could clone yourself, because there is I shouldn't laugh really, but there is an AI tool out there where you can actually clone yourself. You can do your meeting and it's not actually you. It's a clone of you, an AI of you that's talking in a meeting. Wow, isn't that amazing? Imagine you're off for a week and you've got your AI talking for you, and the notes are being done for you, and the client is talking, but at the same time you've got some questions there. Imagine. So I wanted to share that last part with you, even though I'm smiling. Okay, it seems a bit strange that you can actually have your voice and how you look do a meeting for you. This is where we are. This is where we're going. And I believe that, like I said, I'm waiting for this to happen, whereby one person is running a multiple 7-figure business with AI. And it can be done. So I just wanted to share that with you all. So thank you so much for being here today. I know that it's been an hour. I appreciate you being here. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing a presentation at 2 o'clock. And I would love for you to be there. Also, I'm going to be going live at 7 p.m. as well. And more demonstration as well, i.e. PowerPoint presentation, because I want to start showing you these AI tools, and I can't wait for you to see them as well. So I would also love for you to book a free 15-minute appointment with me. If you do live in the UK, have you taken advantage of the seed funding, whereby you can get up to £250,000? This is for UK only. If your business is 3 years and under, for example, you're then eligible. And this is with the government website. I do have a video here about the 250,000 seed funding that is currently available. So if you want to book an appointment as well to discuss your needs, for example, but also we do have our boot camps, and we are covering it on day 5 of our boot camp. And that boot camp is going to be in a couple of weeks' time, for example. It's the AI boot camp implementation, along with the £250,000 seed funding application. How do you do it? And I cover that on day 5, and you'll be completing the form with me online. So I hope that you'll be able to book your free 15-minute appointment with me. I would love to speak with you more about how you can implement AI into your business, because the future is here. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I hope that today has been insightful for you, and also that you've learned about some more tools, because there is a lot of tools, but I'm talking to you about the tools that you can use in your business that I've seen and used in my own business as well. So thank you so much. This is Christine signing off for now, and I'll see you tomorrow on the internet. I'd love to hear your thoughts of what AI that you're currently using, or what you're thinking of using at the moment, or whether you are going to use it or not. I'd like to hear all sides, really. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Take care. Have a good evening. Bye.